We're here in the Grazia office to talk about 3 of the biggest stories in this week's issue. All of these A-listers have been out and about on their holidays, making us all very jealous.
It's the 10th anniversary of the metrosexual this year. Who knew?
Something to celebrate or
exactly.
hate?
This week we are looking at all the new spring scent updates.
Okay, so this week, whilst we've all been suffering in this grotesque weather, lots of celebrities have been out and about on their holidays looking incredible and giving us plenty of inspiration. All of their looks are quite different. Beyoncé was going for kind of double tribal prints and really statement big earrings. It wasn't like casual, laid-back holiday vibes. This was, she knew she was going to be photographed, and there's some major effort that's gone into these looks. This girl knows how to look in the heat.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah. These prints are really bold and really fun, and I think it's a good opportunity to wear like something a bit more adventurous. Maybe you wouldn't wear it normally in the office when you're on the beach.
See, Nicole and Jessica, they were kind of maybe a more approachable holiday wardrobe with these two. A bit kind of boho, bit of fringing, a little caftan here, fedora there.
You do feel like she's just woken up, flung on the first caftan she found, and just looks like that, which is infuriating.
Mossy, bit retro. She's been channeling a lot of the Saint Laurent show this season, so it's no surprise that this has a bit of a 70s vibe about it.
Yeah. It's a good look for not necessarily being on the beach, but
being in the city.
A trip around the shops. So it's the 10th anniversary of the metrosexual this year. Who knew?
Something to
celebrate. Exactly. Well, I'm celebrating it all the way. But the question is that we're asking in this week's issue is whether metrosexual men are just modern men now. So we started off with the poster boy, who's obviously David Beckham. He looks great with a tan. He even had manicure. He's covered in jewellery, crucifixes. He even wore that sarong.
Yeah. Yes, so many moments.
Then we've got another extreme, which is Russell Brand, the dandy.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
He's a bit of a sort of flaneur, isn't he? Kind of quite feminine, but got that sort of messy edge as well.
It's a bit too extreme for me, I think. Like the hairdo. Like he must spend quite a long time getting it into that bird's nest effect. JLS, the man-child, sounds quite worrying to me. The deep tan and
the deep V-neck t-shirt.
Yes,
not
to
a
show
huge
off.
fan.
And I love this word, heavage.
Heavage.
I think it's a really good thing if a man puts effort into how he looks. My boyfriend sometimes uses my hairdryer, and he's now going to kill me for saying that. But what do you guys think, yay or nay?
I think there's just degrees of it.
Yeah.
So I would love someone who, washes their hair and puts deodorant on. But aside from that, I don't mind a rugged man who thinks that moisturiser is for wusses.
We are looking at all the new spring scent updates. So change in the season, even though the weather isn't really telling us that. But it's a great time to look at your fragrance wardrobe and decide what you want to do, whether you want to go a bit lighter for the spring or whether you want something floral. One group is the ouds, which are traditionally quite a winter scent. They're quite heavy, they sort of stay on the skin for ages. So for summer, there are quite a few lighter ones. What about you guys?
Well, I always like something a bit citrusy. So I guess in the summer, would I go more for this kind of floral, light brush?
Yeah, and something maybe with a few citrus notes in it as well. The new Miller Harris scent has got a few floral notes, but also a base of citrus notes.
Oh, perfect.
So might be perfect.
That one's, what's that, £65? I can deal with that for the season.
Investment.
So there's 3 of the biggest stories in this week's issue. Don't forget to pick up a copy and leave your comments below.
What do you think is so great about the military trend?
It's always being ready for war, isn't it?
And I love this little heart cutout thing. See a bit of my midriff.
I think the thing people don't realise is that these girls are rushing in between shows. Jordan Dunn only arrived 10 minutes ago.
In this week's issue of Grazia, Natalia and I have picked out some of our favourite places in East London to hang out.